Angie, Angie. Angie walk in, room get loud. She don't bite it, say it out proud. Tongue like steel, yet clean and sharp. Smile so sweet, then she cut real hard. She came to play, not to pretend. One glass up, then she's off again. Eyes on you, she don't miss a thing. Got the whole scene wrapped on a string. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move wrong, she keep the tape. Don't play, make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Hands up, fun up. She got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. If you say one thing, she got the proof. Not for the drama, just for the truth. She's in the corner, watching the room. Cute little grin and boom, boom, boom. She loves the joke, she loves the night. Loves a good time, loves a good fight. Not with her hands, with her set so cool. She can shut it down and still look gold. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move on, she keep the tape. Don't play, make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Hands up, fun love. She got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. One second soft, next second stone. She runs the room like she on the throne. Come for the fun, stay for the spark. Angie don't fall, she leaves a mark. Angie, don't play. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Hands up, fun love. She got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. Say less, no stress. Babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's Angie.
What up, everybody? Hello. It is Angie Uploaded up here on a Tuesday morning for you guys. I just want to make sure that first of all, you can hear me and that there is not an echo. Normally there's not when I'm doing a solo. However, I was messing with the knobs and the buttons and the gizmos and gadgets aplenty over here, and so I just want to make sure that you can hear me and it's not an echo. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that I think I may have figured out how to fix the echo if I have a guest. So if not, I'll continue to play around with it. But someone told me it was the audio feeding back through the mic, and I think I may have fixed that. Anyway, so next time we have a guest, we will definitely see. But I'm glad there's no echo now. And let's see. Okay. So we see that there is a construction zone here. If you haven't noticed, I'm moving things around. Okay. There's crap everywhere. And I've moved, just lots of things have been moved around. So you just have to overlook my progress. Overlook my progress, please. hopefully when it's done though, everything will look nice. And yeah. So yeah, we are literally sitting at about 50 more hours needed. So we are up through the 25th of June. So there's still days in there. I feel like we do have the hours already. YouTube just hasn't added them yet. So that's where we are. Just to give you an update. But I think what's going to happen, I think what I want to do when we do have them, because, and before, some asshat troll tries to throw something at me, I've been in the YouTube thing a long time. So, I think when we actually get them, and if they give me my monetization back, I want to do like some give back, some little, I mean, they can't be huge, of course. I'm not a millionaire or anything, you know what I mean? But I would like to try to do some, a party and some giveaways, just something to give back, to say thank you guys for sticking around, for helping me. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, it can't be nothing big, but I do want to try to give back somehow, and we can enjoy ourselves, right? What TV? It's about that one? What do you mean, how ancient? It's a flat screen. It's not that old. I mean, why? And why wouldn't I have like a brand new one in a room that, as long as it works, it didn't matter? That's a weird question, Pirate. I mean, it's literally a flat screen TV. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, but if I had my way, I would have covered all of this shit. Oh, but it is what it is. And besides that, you could see the TV before. Why are we just now saying it, Pirate? You on my shit list right now, anyway. Okay. Um, you said there was changes. You said there was changes. I'm feeling silly this morning. You been in the stuff, ain't you, Pirate? You been in the stuff. Okay, just admit it. Anyway, so I have a question. Well, let me say good morning to the handful that are in here, and they usually trickle in, which trickle on in. That's fine. Because things are about to change. Things are going to be honestly, I've been testing the waters, being it's taken me this long, to get the hours. Now, I never wanted to ride. Okay, I have I have a famous person in my family, okay? And I never wanted to ride their coattails. So, I've reached out and I've asked them, if they would come on, my show. And yeah, I haven't heard back yet. But it's not like it's like third generation removed or anything. No. So anyway, I'm not saying who it is, but I'm hoping that they'll agree to come on even for a little bit. And so I'll let y'all know if they tell me if they will or not. And I understand reasons why they would not. So if they can't, they can't. But y'all just keep your fingers crossed that they're like, okay, I'll do it for you, AJ. So, okay. So once we get all that straightened out, I'll hopefully they'll come on. But anyway, so good morning, Heck. I'm so glad I'm your favorite old lady. It means so much to me to be somebody's favorite. And Four Paws, my heart sister. Good morning. Pirate. Cosmic, good morning. Hillbilly Robin, good morning. Esgletti. And you know what you did, Pirate. So anyway, at the moment, we are still offering the janky TTS. So I'll just and y'all know that if you send a coffee, I have to say whatever's in the chat except for anything that is against TOS. Okay. So that's what we have right now. Hopefully, we'll be able to hook back into the regular YouTube part of stuff. And hopefully I can figure out still how to do the TTS, because you still have to go through Streamlabs or Stream Elements, even when you have memberships and super chats, but and it still wants to connect to my other channel. Hopefully I can get that figured out. But I thought one of them was shutting down. Like, isn't Stream Elements shutting down? Or I heard they were closing it up. Like you couldn't do it anymore for one of them. Have you heard anything about that, Pirate? Or any of y'all? I heard that they were doing it like another month, and that was like 2 weeks ago that I heard that. I don't know. So one thing I want to say this morning, of course, when I got up, I caught a little bit of Rewind, and again, Turbo, I woke up at 4:30, and by 5:30, I have heard nothing about. The only thing I heard about was an emoji that Hatred used that took up like 15-20 minutes of the showtime, and Tommy C going over on live. I mean, it's like that was the whole show. Now, granted, I missed maybe the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes, but I thought we were rewinding. So I flipped it over to Rebel and I kicked it up in high speed, and holy crap, I haven't gotten through all of that, and I'm actually going to go back and listen to it when I get off of here. So evidently there is a big issue with Sweet Tea having, I guess, either her Cash App or her baby registry on her Twitter account. And then Fupa comes in and says, tells trolls how to empty it, basically. Okay. Y'all, how about this? And if she has to take it down off of her Twitter, I don't know. I haven't made it through the whole show. But I'm going to offer myself as tribute. If there's anything that anybody wants Sweet Tea to get, you can send me the money and I will send it to her. I will send her the money, or I will do the registry, and I will, you can email me and I'll send you a receipt. I don't think I've ever done anything out there that would deem me untrustworthy. So if there has to be a middleman, if she has to take anything down, let me know. I'll take care of it. I mean, I personally, her first one, I basically almost bought that whole shit out myself. So I've sent Sweet Tea lots of things for the baby so far, and that's not a kudos to that. I'm telling you, I will make sure that she gets what she needs. So if you want to So if we have to do a middleman, just send it to me and then email me and I'll send you a receipt. You tell me what you want me to do with the money, or, if it is for the registry, and I'll do whatever you want. So yeah, if it has to be done, I'll take care of it for you. Now, I well, she had one before, and remember, that's what they said that Phantom lied about, like he didn't know and all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, so before she had to take it down, I went in there and I was like, click, click, click. I was buying up a storm. I did the same for Nick's baby. I love it. I can't help it. I can't help it. But I want to make sure that, Sweet Tea has everything that she needs. And if people want to give for that, I mean, why not? It is a baby. So, yeah. But if it ends up coming to that and somebody wanted to give something, you just reach out to me. It is angieuploaded@outlook.com. It is in the description of my my channel. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pin this right here. I don't think I got any mods in here this morning. So y'all be on y'all's best behavior. I know Chubby is on vacation. And usually if Bees is not in here, there's one or two things going on. Either she's sleeping in, which she needs most of the time, and or she's on grandma duty and she's on her way to go get the grandbaby. So but it blew my and then it was like, I thought you could always kick a host for $50, right? Am I wrong in that? Did they change that at some point? I thought you could always kick another host for $50. And then AMAC was about to get in trouble for kicking Fupa for $50. Yeah, I thought we could always do that. He removed the rule. Yeah, but they could come back in like, what, 3 minutes? I mean, they could come back. That's been a good moneymaker for some hosts. Well, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they can't do it anymore. Because I get it. It may seem like you're cucking the content, but they can come right back, in a few minutes. So, and for some shows, they, an extra $50 is nice. I mean, at the end of the day, you still got to get a paycheck, dude. I mean, I don't know. But I have a question. And maybe y'all can help me. So, I mean, am I missing something this morning? I mean, normally we got more people in here by now. Is there something big going on that I don't know about? I mean, I'll dial right in. Let's see if I'm missing something. Thank you, Pirate. Weird. Maybe I'm just boring. Maybe that's what it is. I don't care. Maybe they saw this room and they said, nope, she's not professional. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think I should take my Funko Pops out of here? I'm really trying to make this a nice space, and I've bought things that, I think will make it nice, but I'm debating on my Funko Pops. It just seems like they've been up there not bothering anybody. So I was going to talk to y'all about something anyway. Wonder if I should show this. Oh, did any of y'all watch Mr. Grouchy? Do y'all know who Mr. Grouchy is? It didn't even look like they were on to me. Are they on? I guess they are. There they are. Okay, well, she's not on, so let's see. Well, still their numbers are not that good, so that's weird. Let me look at their chat. And half those people wouldn't be over here anyway unless they were just bushwatching. So I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. I'm not going to worry about it. If Farrah jumps up, though, y'all let me know. Well, no, don't let me know because then you'd have to be there. Pirate, keep checking. I'll dial in. Anyway, Mr. Grouchy. So this, I can't play the music, but this is Mr. Grouchy. Maybe I picked the wrong video. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Give me one moment. One moment, please. There we go. That one will work. It sucks I can't play the music, but I was going to show y'all. Make sure I'm not doxing myself anywhere. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is Mr. Grouchy, and I'm sorry I can't play the music, but it is what it is. So he always dresses like, the Grinch, and he goes around with his little vacuum cleaner, and he's dancing and doing all the things. So have y'all ever seen this guy, Mr. Grouchy? He's got like tons and tons of videos. He may be over on TikTok. I've always watched him on YouTube. So he passed away, and it broke my heart. So if you didn't know, this is Mr. Grouchy, and he has passed away. He passed in a car accident in May. And I cried. I have been watching Mr. Grouchy for so long. And I would watch one after the other, And he's gotten me to smile. He's gotten me to laugh. He's gotten me to dance. I'd dance right there by myself. I'd just watch him and I'd be, and it absolutely broke my heart. Loved Mr. Grouchy. So anyway, I didn't know. A lot of people knew him by, just flipping through, YouTube or whatever and seeing him, he may pop up, but you may not have known his name or whatever. But yeah, so I actually found it out over the weekend, and then yesterday I found out what happened. So yeah, because I watch this guy. One second, I'll read the chat, but let's see. Y'all ever watch Big Daddy Leo? He does like little things, and he acts like he's the cameraman a lot, and then he plays clips like he's actually filming them or whatever. And then he makes these faces like he can't even get a medicine bottle. So yeah, he was doing a throwback to Mr. Grouchy. And that's how I found out. So, and if you ain't ever watched Big Daddy Leo, he is funny as hell. So y'all go check him out. I am not even lying. The faces he makes are hilarious. So, okay, I'm going to come back to the chat. I just wanted to share that with y'all that Mr. Grouchy had passed. And yeah, it's sad. All right, let's see. So about the sweet tea situation. I know it was mentioned before, if it's on their social media and it's not promoted on the LCU channel or Discord server, then it's fine, apparently. If you know the bus situation, they promoted their TikTok on the stream, but that part was removed. Yeah. So I know she had it on her Twitter, so it wasn't being promoted, but I'm not sure how it got brought up. Was it Fupa that brought it up last night? Like, I know she's the one that told people how to troll it, and that was very messed up for her to do. Okay. I mean, you totally go in and you tell people how to mess with it. I can't believe she did that. I mean, yeah, I can, but honestly, I mean, why are you messing with somebody that's got a baby coming? That's messed up even for you, Fupa. Passion, good morning. Buzz. My allergies are killing me, y'all. I'm so sorry. I got one eye that's this big and one eye that looks walking around looking crazy. But again, I'll say it. And I may say it a couple more times because there's a few more people in here now. If it comes down to anything and Sweet Tea has to remove anything that she has out there, if you're wanting to send her something for the baby, you can reach out to me and you can send me the Cash App for her, or you can send me what you want to buy from the baby registry or what you want to get her, period. And my email address is angieuploaded@outlook.com. It's very simple. It's also in the description of my channel. And reach out to me and I'll make sure that she gets it and I'll send you a receipt. So there's a way around everything. So if it comes down to it, I'll be the tribute and I'll make sure that she gets it. You just reach out to me. Good morning, Wolf Girl. We built it. Good morning, Lori. It's just it's a construction zone. It's like I'm not building, I'm basically remodeling, but it looks crazy in here. So I didn't want people to think, look at her, she's going live and she just don't care anymore. Look at all that crap behind her. But good morning, T-Ba. Let's see, Lori. I learned last night that Tech does nothing wrong. He is perfect. Yep. And if you don't believe that, all you got to do is ask him. He'll tell you. But he's in good company though, right? I mean, he's learning how to be that from the best. I mean, look at his boss. Does no wrong. And if he does, he'll never admit to it. Now, to be fair though, I've heard Tech admit when he was wrong before, unlike his boss. But yeah, he's learning from the best. Keemstar will never admit when he's wrong. And then he will fuss at you until you honestly start believing that, wait a minute, am I wrong? I've said this analogy before, but I swear to God, he can tell me, I can argue with that man about the sky being blue, and he can tell me that it's purple or green, some off the wall color. And I'll actually have to go and look to see if the sky changed color. That's how good Kim is. That's why people don't want to talk to Kim when they quit. Because if they quit, it means that, they don't want to be talked into coming back. And if he has a conversation with you, it's like, okay, well, I'll come back. So Kim's very good at that. Did you see the new schedule for the LCU? I saw the hours, where they're going 1.5. Did they move some shows around? We'll look at it. I'll pull it up in a second. I saw some clips from Billy's stream where Kim was doing his whole "I'm the victim" shit. Was that last night? When was that, T-Ba? If there's a timestamp or something, send it to me. We'll look at it. Good morning, Melissa. How are ya? Not to be mean, but how is Wonder Woman going to survive those 2 asshats? Wonder Woman, she's coming to her own. Now, yeah, she's very sweet, but she's also found her voice, I guess. So she'll I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see though, for real. Give me one moment. Pull this over. Thank you. Okay, so that is all right. So that is somebody else's. Okay, so I'm gonna play a clip. I haven't seen it myself. And then I'm gonna drop the link after we play it, so y'all can go sub up if you haven't. Let me go ahead and like it. I'm already subbed up, so that's good. Da, 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 da. I'm curious to see Keemstar joins Billy. Interesting. Foxy is now convinced she has talent. Well, it must be a talented person who convinced her of that, or who lied to that girl? Foxy, who's been lying to you, girl? No, you're very talented at certain things. Yeah. I don't know if streaming is, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you're getting better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, girl, but because I haven't watched, and you have to watch in order to see things, talent. But from what I had seen, but I thought you wanted to be a producer anyway. I mean, you came in fat camp like, let me press all the buttons, get out of the way, I was standing there and I was kind of shadowing because I wanted to learn how to do all the buttons and the producing and all of that, because I have an interest in that. That's why I want to learn this soundboard and everything so bad. And yes, Josh hooked it up for me. He took over my computer and he hooked it up for me, which was amazing. And I appreciate him so much for that. But you kind of have to have somebody to teach you how to do things. And Josh, he's very fast talking, and he already has an accent. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I still don't know how to work everything. So that kind of thing. This Go XLR Fuzz. So, but yeah, I'm tempted to go find the actual stream, but I don't. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I love a British accent now. I think they're very sexy. I love a British accent. But when you're trying to learn something and they're very heavy accents, yeah, no, no, that's, and I attended the nightmare school of OBS too, because even though I knew about OBS, there was a couple things in there that I wanted to make sure that I had my settings, not how to run it, but my settings, that I had those right. And it was hard to follow him too. Just saying. All right, let's see what's going on over here. I'm curious what Keemstar has to say to Billy. Share. Full screen. Yep. Audio. Check. Okay, let's check it out. And this is from Gossip Girl. So if you're not subbed up to Gossip Girl, please do. I will drop her link, or their link. I'm sorry. I'm assuming, but I'll drop their link at the end of the what we watch.
Don't stream. You're in a contract, and they did it anyways. They didn't give a fuck. He's such a drama queen. No shit, motherfucker. Again, do you know who I am? Keemstar, the owner of Drama Alert. Like,
I'm Keemstar. I ran Drama Alert. Happy Punch. I have a resume this long. I'm Keemstar. Okay, sorry.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Keemstar confronts a former LCU fan. She was doxxed in the server.
What do you expect me to do? I don't remember anything in December happening with you. Maybe I did know about it. Maybe I didn't. I literally don't remember.
Della says, don't add me.
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. All that rah-rah, Della, but you want to run, bro. You owe me an apology. She did shit to me.
Well,
I actually, I've paid attention to what's been going on with Della. So I'm curious to see what Keemstar does have to say, because remember, Della is a fan. She was a mod. She was on, I believe, docket teams. She's another one who has spent money to be here, and what I'm assuming not gotten money to be here. You know what I mean? And I'll come back and feel free to chat away, and I'll come back and I'll read through those. Now I'm very curious.
But also, she thought she was doing right by the other guys, and she got caught in, I guess, something where she didn't know the truth. So she kind of was a victim of not knowing the truth too, right? She was caught in a moment. So what type of apology do you want?
I'm sorry that I thought you didn't care about me being doxxed. I didn't realize that, they agreed to the contract and they signed it and then they broke their contract. You're the dumb motherfucker. You got fucking manipulated and played by those fucking idiots.
This fan is mad because Nightmare and Steak are not getting paid. Yes, and I do know that Della was very upset and continues to be that Nightmare and Steak did not get paid. And also that doxing thing. So Della was doxed back in December, and there were several people that said that they were going to talk to Keemstar or something. I don't know the exact ins and outs, but he never did anything about it. So, is Zay not get? I've only watched Zay a couple of times since she's been gone. I don't know. I'm assuming she's not getting paid.
Signed the contract. They knew it was probably going to happen if they streamed. The reason the contract was in place is because so many people before have left and just jumped on the LCU anti LCU train when they leave. I tried very hard when I left to do my own thing and disconnect from everything. And
But you were left on good terms, you know, that they weren't.
Exactly.
so this is Della talking to River Willow about boycotting until Nightmare and Steak get their payment when they leave. She wants them paid. And then River Willow says, me too. And then Della says she's going to message other people. And then River Willow apparently reached out to you and showed you the DMs.
Yep.
This was when Steak and Nightmare started streaming, and it was told that because they broke their contract, they wouldn't get paid. And then you said, well, that makes it easier. I don't have to. I believe I was watching, I think it was.
Okay, so what has happened here is that Della reached out to River and, said something about, not donating until, kind of boycotting until Nightmare and Steak get paid. And so I'm assuming it was River that went back to Keem, according to this, and said, let him know that Della said that she, went to her and said that, and then was going to reach out, I guess, to other donators. And I'm sure that Della understands that that was not the way to go about it. But I get the sentiment behind it. I do. Because there's a lot of times that people have said, well, if people will quit doing that, then maybe this will change. So, and then honestly, if you think you can trust anybody around here, you are with a secret, or that you can't. You can't trust. You just can't. And especially if they have a chance to go talk to Daddy Keem. Let me look real quick. Okay, so that last night stream. Hope they have the part where Keem want to bring Pesci back to get Wonder Woman drinking again. Well, damn. If it's not on here, I mean, I'm sure we can find it. That's crazy. Is that this? Yeah, he went after. So it was. I know personally, it was Greeky, and now Della. Keem put in announcements before with Nightmare, Steak, and Zay weren't getting paid because of the contract thing, right? Della isn't wrong, though. If people quit donating to shit shows, maybe they will actually start making content again. And that's kind of what we've all thought and said, but I can kind of see it from both points, though. If Keem, it's Keem's business. So if people are going around saying, don't donate, don't, of course he's going to get mad. I would too. But the thing is, if they don't donate, they'll be forced to make some changes, which then in turn makes the LCU watchable again. It makes the shows good again. And the only way to get to Keem, for him, I guess, to understand that is through the money. And there have been people that say, do something, dude. change some stuff, make it watchable again, because there are people that have left. You've got big donators that have left. But to be fair, he treats big donators like shit too, because he doesn't need them. He's Keemstar. But your hosts do, because you make them bring in the money to stay. You have to bring in the money to continue to be on a show. It's, I'm telling you, it's not easy being a host in the LCU. People think, oh, well, you just pop up for 2 hours a day. And, well, now an hour and a half, but they're just testing that. I don't think it'll work. But personally, you have to worry about the money aspect. And then you got people say, well, they don't do nothing but beg. Well, yeah. And then you do have people that just sit there and beg, which I think is disgusting. You know, if you don't do that, don't sit there and just beg for donos. And, you know, yeah, let them know that that you can donate. There's a goal to reach. You know, we'll do this if, you know, we get this, and offer your members something. You know, I remember around Christmas time, we were doing stockings, and Halloween time, you know, we were trying to do things. And then Valentine's Day, where I literally come up with, it's nothing new. No, people have done it for years. Guess the candy in the jar. And then, you know, Buzz comes in and they take my candy in a jar, and then they take my hearts on the wall, knowing that they're making bank off this shit. And okay, I'm not going to get into that again, but it's not easy being a smaller show. I'll say that, in the LCU. Oh my God, Fud.
Jester, and you said, this is my wedding gift. I don't have to pay like $6,000 or something this month.
It says in the contract, by the way, I'm not just making this shit out of thin air. It literally says in the contract, if you stream before the 60-day cooldown period, you forfeit any money owed to you by the company. They all said, fuck it, Keem will pass anyways. No, I bought a golden tee with Nightmare's check.
No, they knew.
Sorry,
I was going to say they knew for a fact that they were voiding that contract, and they all thought they would have different ways around it. I genuinely believe that for a fact.
Nightmare goes, I'm going to sue you. What they do is they get in calls, and then they like, well, Nightmare anyways. He's like, yeah, this ain't legal and da-da-da. Motherfucker, I have a team of attorneys. Am I going to listen to Gidgey, Nightmare, or Sake, or should I listen to my attorneys? I think I'm going to listen to my attorneys.
How's Gidgey?
Sometimes it's not about legality, though, Keem. I get why you... Sometimes it's just the right thing to do. People are not sitting up here with money like you, Keem. And yeah, you're saying they hurt your business by walking away the way that they did. So in turn, and then streaming. And you've got Steak. I mean, he already had a fucking play button. I mean, and they're both doing gaming shit, from what I understand. So, but his point is going to be that they took people from the LCU and they're over there. And then they did sign the contract. So with me, though, it didn't matter because, you know, I wasn't getting paid anyway. And then I literally have in writing for me to come over here and stream on my channel and treat it like Chubby. So had he owed me money, there wouldn't have been a leg to stand on with that, because I have it in writing that, you know, I was told to come over here and stream to get my hours back. And then I was going to go back, but that all changed. And then somebody said in my comments too, and I'll get back to this. Somebody said in my comments, oh, you couldn't make it on your own, so you're using LCU content. Really? I talk about, I mean, they seem to forget that number one, I was told to treat it like chubby in the beginning. Okay. So why would I all of a sudden I decided not to go back? Why would I change what I talk about? If people are interested in my take on what's happening in the LCU, why wouldn't I talk about it? It's not everything I talk about. Meanwhile, this same person with 78 subscribers has Bullhorn Betty, just a whole buttload of Bullhorn Betty. So what, random person, did you get tired of trying to build your channel off of Bullhorn Betty and decided to come over to the LCU? See how that works? At least I am an ex-host who can offer a different perspective, while you're just somebody in the chat or my comment section trying to be rude and relevant. Thank you. I don't know. I had never heard of him, Remy. But honestly, it got deleted, or there's a way that YouTube, I didn't delete it, but I can't find it. So I don't know if, can a mod delete comments for you? Because there's been a couple times I've tried to go back and find comments and I can't. The only person I have ever deleted was Old Karen. That is the only person I've ever touched. So so I think somebody went in and deleted it, or I can't find it. And I think I remember their name, but I don't want to throw. After we do this, I'll look and I'll double check with the name, because I know what their channel looks like. I'll tell y'all if that's the same person.
Doing.
Dude, her son's getting fucking fat, bro. That motherfucker's gonna die soon. He does not look healthy.
Team says that to like the 3 fattest fucks in the LCU.
Right? I pray for him every night. Oh, please get off the alcohol and the food. Like, I pray for him every night. I can't forgive her why she's acting stubborn like this. This is probably why she's always single. It's because no man could ever deal with a fucking cunt like this.
You think that's...
And it literally just, he's talking about a fan. I don't know if he's on Della at this point, but he's talking about a fan. Now, when he's talking about being fat, that was about Scooter.
a low blow, Kim? You think that's
well,
a low
she's dead
blow?
wrong. She's dead wrong.
Damn.
Proven dead wrong, and she's still. Now I'm right. I'm right. What kind of fucking man would date a woman like that? Control Della says, I fucking asked for a meeting. Billy told me that he told you himself. Did you hit me up for a meeting?
When I was president, I messaged you about it, and I believe I got a wow, and I think that was it. I don't know if Rostov followed up or what, but I alerted you of the issue.
Well, I trust Billy.
So Billy alerted Keemstar of the issue that Della had been doxxed. That's what they're saying here.
The fridge. Della, I do apologize that I didn't put more attention on you getting doxxed. I'm a very, very busy man. A million things happen a day that I have to attend to. And maybe this is something that slipped through the crack.
Okay, before I finish listening to this apology, I wonder if it's going to end with, but fuck you, or something like that. Or if it's just going to be a straight apology.
Again, it is not something that I registered in my brain. If I did, I would have your new account added, which I don't. All right. As far as like me fucking these people over on their last check, no, I am the victim. They fucked me over.
Now Kim confronts another former LCU fan. Okay, so now Kim is saying, no, they fucked me over. I wondered how that was going to end, but let's continue. And I'm going to drop their link. Please make sure that you sub up and give them a like.
Greeky was running her mouth on me
Back on Greeky.
in fucking Angie's server, and I got the screenshot. So the next time I went live and saw Greeky, I talked shit to Greeky again. That was bullshit. She started it. Greeky said in chat, yeah, I did talk shit on Keem after he refused to pay Nightmare and Stay. Okay, not a man of their word. They quit.
I don't remember that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't remember Greeky talking shit, but I'm not in there all the time either. So, I mean, but then he also said that Truth Bombs and I were talking shit on him. Even if he had those screenshots, that's not what Truth Bombs and I were doing. We were having a discussion. That was not shit talking Keem.
In the most snakiest way possible, live on air, all right? And then they played victim to, I guess, some two lonely fucking fat women, Della and fucking Greeky, and they fucking tried to run a fucking boycott. Oh, I love the...
Two lonely fat women. How do you know what... Do we know that they're two lonely fat women? Are you projecting? I mean, what? And just because somebody's fat, and I'm not saying they are, I don't think I've ever seen either one of them actually, but just because somebody's fat doesn't mean they're lonely. Just so you know that, Keemstar. You may assume people are lonely because they're on the internet a lot, but that doesn't mean shit.
Those guys are so cute. Aww. They should get their last check after they weren't men and didn't honor their agreement that they did.
They're not lonely. They have a community they felt like they were a part of. And when the community splits, it's hard. It's hard when you give so much time and energy to a community to watch it split like that. And you have to choose sides, right?
Absolutely. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad he said that.
Turbo, we love you. You're doing great.
Look at that. Holy shit. Let me get that off my screen. One moment. Oh, there it is. I'm scared. You build a community, Keem. You want people to come over here. Why? So you can shit on them? You get people in these chats that see each other day after day after day, and then if they become a mod and they talk to other mods, or if they're part of docket teams, they're in there with the docket teams working with each other, and then all of a sudden it's like they're pushed aside. You don't see things the way everybody else sees them. Let me not say everybody, but let's see. I want to see what you guys are saying. Because he's doing it again. And then if he has screenshots, that was during the whole Southern thing. I'm assuming. I don't know. But we have nothing to hide over there. It's not like we're trying to hide anything. It's not behind a paywall. I'm not charging people to be a member over there. I do ask that you don't leak shit, but it's not, Keem could come over there and join if he wanted to. I don't give a fuck. Because if I got shit, I will say it to you. But I'm not going to do it on a private phone call, or I'm not going to do it on a call where you have somebody there either, because all you do is yell, Keemstar. That's what you do. You take over the conversation and nobody has the opportunity to speak. The contract is iffy. I don't think you can withhold earnings due to future action. Well, I guess it would be the same, like, wouldn't it be the same like an NDA? It's like you can't stream or, I mean, I don't know. I honestly think that they would have a leg to stand on. You know, I'm not going to do it because even if legally I'm right, it would cost me more to get the money, that I didn't get paid. And AMAC, probably the same thing. It would probably cost her more to try to get the money that she's owed. Now, would it become different with like somebody like Gemini or something? Because their money was a whole lot more than Chubby money. Chubby money. And then, of course, Nightmare and Steak, theirs is way, so it might be beneficial for them. I don't know. Or if they pulled their money together. You're entitled to earn monies regardless of policy violations. I'm feeling this thing. I'm feeling that they should legally, regardless of that contract, be able to be paid. That is me. I'm not an attorney, though. I also feel that AMAC and Gemini should be paid, even though they did not get paid, even though Keem did not get paid by YouTube. But I don't know the law against, okay, if you've got a contractor who takes a job from somebody else and he subcontracts out work. If the payer doesn't pay the contractor, doesn't the contractor still owe the subcontractors? But I don't know. It just sounds logical. Oh, and mods can delete comments. And they can delete their own comment. Oh, okay. Thank you. You can see the mod action in studio under moderation. Okay, I'll look because I just know I can't find it. But there's been other things I couldn't find either. And then later on, I would be able to find it. So I don't know. I'm going to check on that, though. Because I was going to give them comment of the day or the week or something. AMAC could and should push the issue to get paid. His attorney should have told him that. Well, I think she's honestly, I remember her saying something in the Discord. I think she has said things on stream. I can't swear to that. But I know that she has said some things. And I kind of think that maybe she's not wanting to rock the boat either. And I can understand that too, because if she keeps hollering about it, she could possibly lose her position. Let's see, I'm calling bullshit. He is not that busy. He chooses to have his hands in everything, micromanaging people and stirring drama. Absolutely. Nope, you can't withhold earned wages for a policy dispute. Okay, we said that. Keem in this got salty at me because I ignored his friend request on Discord. He literally said, y'all forgiven except Power Age. Fuck that guy. I'm telling y'all. Good morning, bees. Keem can't help it. He cannot. Yeah. Hold on. The problem with all of you ex-hosts are the same. Y'all say the truth about Keem now, but not when in the LCU. I'm sure you saw it then too. It makes your credibility look sus. People will call out Keem. It is harder to call him out like yo mama. He will call him out, no matter what. And some of us sat back and said, okay, well, he continues to keep Yo Mama around. But, other people have done that and they've lost their jobs, because they kept calling him out or calling this out. I mean, and then there are things that we don't notice until we're sitting back and we're watching. So it's not really fair to say that, PP. I mean, but you can feel how you feel and say it. It's not exactly, I know with me, I can't speak for other people. And when I did say stuff when I was in the LCU, I was called a crybaby and a Karen. But I did say stuff. Remember that? Or no? And then I was also told, well, maybe you shouldn't say this, Angie. Maybe, we shouldn't, let's not talk about this, to not rock the boat. I was also trying to keep my co-host happy too. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go in that, with not calling him out while we're there. But then when you do, you get called a Karen, or you're in your feelings, or you're told to shut up, which that was not the word. I wasn't told to shut up. I'm just saying. I just had my kitchen remodeled. If I didn't pay the contractor, his guys would still be paid. That's what I'm saying. It's like I gave the analogy last week or maybe the week before. It's like if you get a deck built, okay, and you've got the homeowner, he hires a contractor to build a deck. Okay, contractor builds the deck. He sublets the painters to stain it, paint it, whatever. If the house owner decides not to pay the contractor, the painter should still get paid, correct? That's the analogy I used. But then again, I'm not a lawyer. I haven't looked into that, and then I kind of feel like with like mine and AMAC's situation, it was my channel that literally got Chubby demonetized. But I still put the time in. But I can understand more if I didn't get paid, even legally. But I still feel like that she should get paid. And even not legally, I still feel she should get paid, whether legally he doesn't have to do it or not. It had nothing to do with her. And I didn't do it on purpose. But, yeah. Scooter seems very depressed and in the dark place lately and is looking for Keem to extend a branch again. You know what? I agree with you, PP. I watch Scooter. I don't watch the whole streams that he does. But he is looking depressed lately to me. I feel like that he's drinking a lot more, but he's in his 20s and I'm not his mama. And that's not saying, I love Gitchy. That was not about Gitchy. What if Keem did? Now, Scooter has said that there is not an amount of money, or there's not a deal. Well, I don't know. He had these demands or whatever that would have to be met before he would go back. But then yesterday he said that there's nothing that he could do that he would go back for. And honestly, I think Scooter was doing better. Now, we say certain people, they're doing better outside of the LCU, right? And I think that Scooter was. But I don't know if there's something going on with him But I feel this. I feel the same thing, PP. I really do. I'm worried about Scooter. I was hoping for Scooter and Gidgy to take off on their own, but they became inconsistent. Yeah, I know, Raheem. I'm just, I'm worried about Scooter. And PP kind of just, reiterated that. The same thing that I've been thinking. And I don't know if other people are thinking it too, Good morning, Irish. How are ya? Legally, Kim owes you money as you're a 1099 contract. And see, that's that. And I don't know why he wouldn't just pay it anyway. I know we're having like 10 different conversations here, but I think they're all important conversations. And I think people probably need to take a look, because if all of these hosts over there think it wouldn't happen to them, well, I didn't think it would happen to me. I didn't think I would be sitting there after a month of doing work that I wouldn't get paid for that. I know AMAC didn't think that. And then you've got Gemini, and I don't know about Amberlynn. I'm sorry, I still think that he paid her. I honestly do. Because I think she would be raising fucking hell had she not gotten paid. I don't know what platform she would be raising it on, but she would be raising hell if Keemstar did not pay her. Is that you, Gemini? Because that's what I feel. I feel she got her bag, and the rest of us were hung out to fucking dry. And if he can pay her, because it was the same situation, and it was her and people digging into her that got everybody else fucked up. If he can pay her, he can pay the rest of us, including me. I know she got paid. Oh, it's Christina. Hey, baby. Yeah. I know she did. Do you know she did? Or you just, are you feeling like me? Or do you know she did? Because you know more than I do when it comes to her. But I feel like she did. He paid her like. Does that say 15K or 1.5K? Okay, 15. Yeah, I believe that, my wee wee. I do. I'm almost positive by how she talked in a call with all of us and Kim. Yeah. I mean, because, okay, Amberlynn is the type, okay, if you did not pay her for all that work she did, she would be blasting it from here to kingdom come. And when that did not happen, something was like, he's paid her. And then when he was talking about giving her a position, or building her a channel on Kick, and then doing something for her in the Discord, I know she got something. She got a bag somewhere. Hold on one second. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm going to let this dog out. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, y'all. But I could hear, I don't know if y'all could hear it, but I could hear my dog running, even though my son's in there. I'm like, did you take him out? Um, let's see. If a contract earns 0, her split of 0 is 0. I just figure out it would be what the terms were in the original agreement. Like, do you make it as a subcontractor? Because this is the first time I've ever worked on a 1099. So as a subcontractor, do you make a deal that says if the contract doesn't, if owner doesn't pay us, obviously I don't pay you? Or do you make a deal where regardless of if owner pays you or not, I still get paid for my time? I mean, I don't know how that works. And to be fair, I don't think I read all the fine print on the original contract. So, yeah, I don't know. But I do feel that he should still pay it. He should still honor the agreement. He should still, we gave our time in. And I've already said, even if you take me out of it, pay them. And damn it, if you paid Amber Lynn, you can pay the rest of us. And if you, and I know we're jumping back to with different conversations here, but I think they're, we'll jump back to this one, don't worry. But going back to the Gidgy and Scooter thing, they were doing good together. And now unless Gidgy is streaming from somewhere I'm not noticing, or they were doing great streams together, and then Gidgy was doing good. Something's going on. And I hope they fix it, because both of them are really good. Gidgy has something that not a lot of people just have naturally. And I don't know why she's just letting that go. There's something there. And even if I got to, I'm going to put a boot in her ass. She should definitely be streaming. And I'm worried about Scooter. I'm just going to say that. I don't care who knows that. I care enough about Scooter to be worried about him. I told y'all earlier. See, some of y'all weren't here. I have a famous person that I'm kin to. And I've reached out to see if they would come on, because I never wanted to ride their coattails, because that's exactly what it'll look like. So I was hoping, because what I'm going to do after I get, if I get remonetized, I want to have, I want to do some giveaways, small, to give back, to say thank you. I want to have a party. And trust me, I know the correct way to do a giveaway on YouTube. All right. For anybody that's about to try to shut down happiness and joy for people. But that's what trolls do. So I do know the correct way to do that. And but I wonder, and I was going to ask my family member to come on, and I've reached out, even for a little bit, and I can also understand the reasons why they wouldn't. But anyway, They haven't given me an answer yet. So, I wonder if well, I know they have attorneys. So I might just talk to them and ask them to ask their attorney about that. Because I don't know anything about contract law. I mean, we can Google shit, right? But Chat GPT it. I wonder what Chat GPT would say. Probably this whole long thing that I don't have time to read right now. I will look and see what lawyer Chat GPT says to me, and I will tell y'all. I would really love to have a conversation and be able to trust what she told me, but I really want to have a conversation with Emerlyn. There is no contract stating that the hired 1099 contractors are responsible for the channel's monetization. YouTube doesn't pay them, Keem does. And that's what I've been arguing. But I have a friend that says that, kind of like Rakeem said, that if the contract makes 0, then you get 0. So I've heard it from both ways. I don't, but I'm still on the firm belief that if the owner doesn't pay the contractor still owes the subcontractors. But yes, you're right, T-Ball, that there is, I guess it would be different from state to state in that, his would be based under New York law, which again, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. And I don't have the money to run and get a lawyer, but and it wouldn't be worth it. If I had fuck you money, it would be worth it if I won, right? Just to say fuck you, but I don't. But I tell you that little bit of that chunk of change would definitely, help all of us. But he doesn't want to do that. And then but it's different when you're looking at. So what do y'all think for so I see what all of your opinions on like mine and AMAC and Gemini's perspective. Christina, are you part of that? Did you make money and didn't get paid too? I don't know. I know I've been hollering for Gemini to get paid, but I don't know if you're a part of that. Yes, just let me know. But what do y'all think, honestly, with the contract that there is? Do y'all think he owes Steak, Nightmare, and Zay? Or do we just feel that the right thing to do is pay them, which I feel the right thing to do is just pay them. Because he's basically doing what Becky did to Roxy and Savage, right? Isn't that not the same exact thing? Exactly, Kristen. Exactly. Damn it. Every morning. Every morning. Sorry, I had to double check this. I'd ask the question because if you win the case, it's not just that money. It'll also be court costs plus interest but what if you lose? See, if you lose, then you could have to pay all of that. And then you're out of money for He's offered to pay Roxy and Savage for Becky and then get it back from her if she comes back. But it's the same situation though. He's not paying Nightmare, Steak, and Zay under the same premise that Becky used to not pay Roxy and Savage. Is it not the same thing, or am I losing my mind? If you were to walk out of a job, they still have to pay what you worked. You probably just wouldn't get rehired. Okay, but they had a contract. Okay, so they signed the contract that they would not stream. I can't remember if it's 60 or 90-day cool down period that we can't stream. I signed the same thing, but I also have in writing for me to stream. And treat it like Chubby, which girl that made the comment includes talking about the LCU. Why you got Bullhorn Betty all up on your stuff. She also made another comment. Who's in that thumbnail talking about me? All of those thumbnails are, but that particular one, honey, I have said 1,000 times when I do I do a little base, like foundation, because I'm older. I don't want people to see the discoloration and the lines and the wrinkles, which I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but anyway. And I had glasses on. And a wig. Okay, a wig. It's me though. Fucking bitch. If I can figure out her name, I'll tell y'all. He can't restrict your future earnings under a non-compete. That's it. See, I don't, from my understanding, Becky didn't have any contract with them. I don't know. I still think he should pay. Even a moral thing. And I think he should pay. I still feel like I'm owed. I'm sorry. I mean, but I would let it go if he would pay AMAC. And yes, I have thrown Gemini, and I don't know if Christina was working, or I don't know. I can't remember. Hey, Voodoo. Let's see. I love it when you do that. Voodoo wanders into the room, wraps up in whatever blanket is back there, sits in the corner with her coffee, and looks around at Angie's room, wondering what in the tornado happened here. Well, what had happened was I'm rearranging everything, and everything didn't come in. Like, I've literally got like cubbies and cubicles, because I do little, for wigs and skits and stuff. So every little skit character is going to get their own little cubicle where I can put all of their costumes in it, and other things too. So it's all going to have its little station in here, and my green screens, and because I got one green screen here, and I got one, that one in the corner is the one that your mama told me to get. That one. So I'm going to be doing more lady in the comments that says that I didn't make it on my own channel. I ain't had a chance to really make it on my own channel yet, honey. Give somebody a damn minute. You are owed money. You were the only one cleaning that theater at fat camp. Thank you, Irish. Oh, I love that one. That was funny. True, but funny. Oh, me. Hell yeah, he should pay. Hey, Allie, baby. Especially since you had nothing to do. Well, no, I did though. Even though, I mean, it was my channel that got Chubby demonetized. It was Amax Amac kind of got blindsided. Like, I mean, I did too, because none of us knew that that was a thing. That not paying or not, damn, I just lost my train of thought. By me losing my monetization, even Keemstar, Mike, me, none of us knew that it was a thing that you couldn't stream on another channel. We knew that if you were a band creator, but I wasn't banned, I was just demonetized. So, yeah, nobody knew that. Everybody knew it. If you're a band creator, you can't circumvent, you can't go on another show or another, channel and make money. You're not even supposed to stream over 50% of the time. You can be a guest. You can come up on somebody's show and be a guest if you're a band creator. And I guess if you're a demonetized creator, but anyway, it was the same rules. Everybody knew it about the ban. Nobody knew it about the demonetized. Because I wasn't going to worry about getting my channel remonetized at the moment because I was going over to the LCU. I would worry about it later, which is where I'm at now. But I just, yeah. Which is the same thing that happened to Hero because of Emerlyn Reed. You know? I'm curious about something. I know Hero got demonetized because of Emerlyn. Why didn't Bus get demonetized because Emerlyn was a host as well? Didn't they hurry up and get all of those videos out of there? Can you still go to Bus and see? No, I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want it demonetized. I don't want it. But I think they hurried up and got those videos or those live streams with her out of there, didn't they? Now I'm curious. Mm-hmm. Inquiring minds want to know. Let's go back. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know that one. Let's see if she's in this one. Okay, she wasn't in this one. She was just on the thumbnail. Yep, they got them out. So I think that's why. Yeah, they deleted all the VODs with her. Yep. And I just double checked that too. So that's how they found out about Hero. I guess when the call came in, it came in about Hero and Chubby. And so when that came in, they hurried up and got the other ones out of there. So So she ended up getting paid for bus. And then I can almost promise you that whatever she was owed for Hero, she got that on top of it. Or she would be screaming from the rooftops. We all know it. We all know she got paid. I just wish that he would do the right thing. But he is going to look at himself as the victim, so he's not going to see it as the right thing. You see how that works? He's going to think that he's the one that lost in all of this because he lost 2 channels. He lost one of his money makers, Amberlynn. He don't give a fuck about me. He never did. So, he's going to feel like he's the victim, that he's the one that suffered the loss in this. And that's why, you know, the rest of us are not going to get shit. Back so pluck, good morning. I thought she was going to stream the other day. I know that she popped into Scooters and was talking about how to vertical stream. Where are their, I thought they both had a computer now. I don't know. I just know Gigi better get her ass back to streaming. I don't know what's keeping her back. I thought I saw a clip of her on Savages the other night. So maybe she's, I don't know. But I know she wanted to stream because that was going to be her income, I think. Unless I'm wrong. But she's good at it. You know what I mean? Get your ass back in the fucking game, girl. You're good at this. You've got something that everybody, you know, people have to work at. You have a natural gift of streaming. Just get in the damn fight, Gidgy. She's moving. Well, she can go on vertical. She can sit in her car and stream right there in the parking lot. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but at least her face is out there for her people. For her, you know. She don't have to do like me and say, hi, everybody. I still got the janky TTS. If you buy me a coffee, oh, thank you. I refreshed it. So thank you, Fuzz, for the coffee. And if anybody else wants to join Fuzz, we got a few minutes to read them. I saw Hepika and Butt Pirate together walking into what seemed to be a pride event. I'm happy they are comfortable with their sexuality. Won't change how I feel about them. That looks like little prayer hands. So thank you, Fuzz. Thank you for that enlightening little blurb there about Hepika and Butt Pirate. That's literally his name in the Discord, Butt Pirate. Not sure who named him that. Falsely Truth, you are such a lovely lady, Angie. Thank you. Not many people would, well, I don't know. Some people wouldn't say that. Some people just don't like me. And guess what? That's okay too. I'm not here for everybody to like. I learned not to try to please everybody a while ago. I had to please everybody. If somebody was mad at me, I needed to know why, and I needed to fix it. And now that's another thing that comes with age too. If you are a people pleaser, the older you get, the better you do at not worrying what everybody else thinks. Sorry, Gotcha. Sorry for asking the question, but it was on my mind when you were talking about Chubby and stuff, and I'm sorry that it happened, and sorry for asking. Don't no. If you have a question, feel free to ask it. Anybody, feel free to ask it. Now, whether I can answer it or remains to be seen. Keem's withholding money unless they're nice to Keem. Keem, you have a bigger vagina than I do. Pay me, bitch. Love, Irish badass. You're so funny. Gigi said she has her realtor license. If I were her, I'd go out there and take advantage of the robbery happening in the housing market. You are not lying, Remy. I would be out there too. I think I've told this before too. I am not a stupid person. Okay, as far as like book smarts and learning and all that, I got some of that learning. I'm very intelligent when it comes to books, and I could not pass the damn realtor test. I took that son of a bitch 3 times. I can't pass it. I have a degree and couldn't pass the damn realtor test. I don't know why. So yeah, if you've got your realtor license, go take advantage of the shit show happening. Okay, I'm gonna, during showtime, I'm gonna have to take my bat watch off. Why do you guys not join up to create a new universe? Rostov, Buff, Steak, Zay, and so on. I think people just like doing their own. I mean, they all still redirect to one another anyway. I don't get that because I go so early in the morning and none of the rest of them do. I usually look to see who's live, and if one of them were live, I would send the redirect to them. But I think people just kind of like doing their own thing, going live when they want to. Thank you, Esclady. Love you back. I see you drinking Alani. Have you tried the purple cotton candy? I did. I actually got one in my refrigerator. So we all know that I'm really not supposed to be drinking energy drinks, but I am having one of these a day, and it's better than having and I'm drinking water and all of that, but I was drinking like between 4 and 6 full flavored monsters every day before my heart thing. So I think one of these is okay, don't y'all? I mean, I don't know. Can I not just not have it? I don't gotta have something. I'm not smoking. I will still hit my vape when I need to, but I'm doing better. Oh, heck, okay. Heck, thank you for the coffee. If y'all want me to read these long ones, I think y'all need to up the coffees. I'm just saying. All right. Fuzzykins, our fuzzy... Let me read this. Let me pre-read this. I don't like that word. Okay, I'm gonna move that word. I'm gonna change it. From Heck. Fuzzykins, our fuzzy PV, and the chubby Scally skip down the yellow brick road hand in hand. They sneak kisses at night. The fuzz, the scorpion, it's like Ram Ranch. Thank you, Heck. There you go, Fuzzy Kins. And I guess the chubby Scally. Oh, wait. Let's see. I like the Alani more than the Red Bull now that I've leaned towards Celsius. I don't like Celsius, but I like these. I really like this cherry slush. Somebody recommended, I did on Chubby, it was have one. I tried a different one each day, and somebody had recommended the cherry slush, and I love this one. But I do have the purple cotton candy. I do like it, and I have one of those in the refrigerator now. And the blue raz or something. The orange was good. The orange one was pretty good too. I know. Bees came up here and she literally sent the Amazon truck before she even left. She sent the Amazon order here for her Celsius, so it would be here while she was here. Her Celsius beat her here. Okay, let's see. Let's see who's on. And I will have more of a show like put together. And don't forget that if they do something with Sweet Tea's baby registry or her Cash App, if she has to remove anything, just reach out to me. I'll make sure that she gets whatever it is you're trying to get to her if they make her take it down. Angie uploaded at outlook.com, and I will email you a receipt. So if they make her do anything with that and you want to give to her for the baby. Okay, let's see. All right, so coming up, we have the State Boys of Louisiana. Where is this at? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see who we want to send it to today. I think we're gonna do some rotating. Oh, what time is he going live? Oh. What the hell? July the 14th. The hell is that, Buff? Okay. Do y'all know anybody that's live? Or that's going live? Maybe somebody we haven't sent it to, or oh, when is this one? 6:30 tonight. Yeah, there's everybody goes at night. See, that's the problem. I know Jake is live. I was gonna try to send it to somebody else this time though. But I can send it to Jake because we all know that Cafe will be live, and I just kind of overwhelmed Jake yesterday with it, I think. I don't want him to be overwhelmed. Does anybody want to fire up a live and I'll send it to you? Anybody? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Think on that for just a second. Make sure I don't have a janky TTS. Okay, we're good. All right, Heck and Fuzz, thank you both for those coffees this morning. I do appreciate it. Okay. Tommy C is about to drag Turbo. All right, we'll send it. We'll send it over there. All right, I'm gonna send it to Cafe today. But if you yesterday I did send it to Jake. Let me hold on, guys. Let me drop.
We're like texting.
All right. So this is earlier we had watched a clip from Gossip Girl. So I want to make sure that I drop Gossip Girl. So there's Gossip Girl's link. And then if you haven't, please sub up to Jake. He is we sent the direct live redirect to him yesterday, and he was so overwhelmed. He was really sweet about it. He was very, I mean, it made him happy. So please, if you don't mind, go over there and sub up to him as well. He always supports my channel and shares it out and everything, and it's very much appreciated. So please do that. And so the redirect is in for Cafe, so it should automatically send you over there. You broke Janky TT. Who broke it? I don't think you can say that word, can you? I don't think you can say that word without some kind of, I'm not going to push that, but everybody knew what I was talking about. What happened to Eric? I have not seen him again for a long time. I don't know. And even though I'm in the Discord over there, I really don't do anything in the Discord over there unless somebody tags me. So I don't know. I haven't seen Eric in a while. Has anybody seen Eric? I gotta go to work, Heck. I can't. Oh, my camera's shaking. My bad. Sorry. Eric is back in the server. Okay, truth. So we know he's still good. But Heck, what I can start trying to go live in the server. It's just hard. I would do so much in my Discord if I didn't have to work. And also, when I get depressed, or if I suffer from depression, I pull back. And I honestly, if you ever notice that I've pulled back some, I'll even not stream, for a day or whatever. That's just what I do. So if you notice I'm not around for a bit, it's because I'm going through it, and then I'll be right back. I just have to get through it. So otherwise, I'd love to be in there all the time. But okay, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I will have more of an actual show for y'all tomorrow. I was doing all these things in here last night. So yeah, that's my excuse. But I love y'all, and thank you for being here. And hopefully by the end of this week, those hours will be done tallied up. We need about 50. And it's good right now. They're tallied up through the 25th. So it's 8 o'clock. Let's go watch a dragon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.